I have a confession to make. I have not actually stepped foot in this home that we're about to tour, but Fischer Homes built this home behind me. It's the Huxley, and it's in Fishers, Indiana. It is priced in the 700s, and if you purchase it as a spec home, then they are offering right now where you can actually buy down the rate, which is huge. To get that rate down would be, for some people, a game changer. But I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna view this home together for the first time. So it is a 3-car garage. Again, there's a door on the side so you can get in to the garage. I've said this on one of our other tours of a Fischer Homes, and because I haven't been in it, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't believe you can get through from that garage. So we get asked a lot of times, what do you do with that garage? Well, that's where you put the kids' bikes, the lawnmower, all the stuff that you don't want to see, or when somebody comes to visit, it's kind of tucked away. And then you have your 2-car where your garage or where your cars are, and the things that you don't mind people seeing, because I have to admit, my 3rd-car bay is awful. People walk in, I'm like, oh, please don't look. It looks so bad. Anyways, the front of the house has stone. It has CertainTeed, which I don't know if that's the brand, but it's got a composite siding. So like a concrete composite siding. It is typically rated as well as like using a brick on a house. So definitely on more custom homes, you see that. On lower priced homes, you don't have that as much, but I do love seeing it. That's what we have on our house. Stone, which is beautiful. And they even have, let me zoom up, like shaker style, just to give it a little bit more character. A front porch, and this is a great big front porch. Look at that. You could put chairs on both sides and you could hang out. Put like a swing on one side, chairs and plants. I always wanted this because I wanted to be able to put stuff on a front porch. I love a good front porch. Now this again is a spec home, so you can purchase it now. I'm gonna turn around. This is the Cove in Fishers, Indiana. So you can kind of see what the neighborhood is like. That's actually a cul-de-sac right there. Sorry, you can't see my finger. So right there is a cul-de-sac. So what's nice about that is the kids can run across the street and play in the cul-de-sac away from all of the cars. Just huge. Okay, let's head inside. Kind of excited to do this. Normally I always try to walk the house before I step into the house, so you get to experience something real fun. Okay, so the details. This house is 3,182 square feet on the main and the upper, and then it has a basement, so it totals 4,714 square feet. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 9-room house. So this first front room is an office. So it's got doors that are glass, so you could at least close it from a sound perspective, but then you can at least see it. This is a huge office. I know you can't quite see it, but it's huge. Right off of the front door was also the bathroom with a tall vanity. And then this is probably the coat closet. I'm gonna be making a bunch of guesses. You guys, is it or is it not a coat closet? Okay, so this is from the garage. I was wrong, you guys. Okay, so here's the 2-car aspect, which is pretty big. So you can see, so in some houses when you go and visit them, you don't have this extra space. You could put your trash cans, your bikes and stuff like that, and then the garage. But I was wrong, you guys. You can access the garage. So Fischer Homes, there are certain models where this would be closed off and you could only access it through the garage, which, like I told you, I actually love that aspect, but not in this one. And this is an extra tall, you guys look how tall this garage is. You probably, if you wanted to, For my clients that, let's say, have a boat or have an RV, I wonder, can't confirm this, but I wonder if you could put a taller door on the front, because look how tall this is. I had a client one time who built with a builder, and it was kind of like this, an extra tall garage, and he put a car here and put a lift. So he pulled a car in and put it on the lift and then pulled another car in. So it turned into a 4-car garage. You guys, but look at that. I'm sorry I lied to you. But bonus, you can get to the garage. That's huge. So in this walk-in space also, you can put a bench here. So you could put a built-in bench, or, you know, like a whole unit where it's like lockers and stuff that could go up. That's a great little space, so that when people come in, they just drop their stuff right there. So that would be good. Then, okay, let me fix the camera so that it's like, okay. Oh, okay. I love a 2-story family room. I also love that you get all this natural light. It's so beautiful. That's the stairs that go upstairs. We'll go there in a minute, but you guys check out this kitchen. You guys. Okay, so not double ovens, but it is an oven microwave. No, it's an upper oven. So see how it says upper oven, lower oven. So although it's a microwave, it also probably is a convection oven. So almost like a air fryer, which would be amazing. Look at that backsplash. Way to go, Fischer Homes. I love that, but look at this kitchen. That island is massive. Look at that. You have cabinets there. Okay, I think it's probably a trash can. Let's test it. Trash can, slow close. Slow close. Yeah, so the kids can't like slam the door. Oh, hi. Apparently you're gonna look at me. Oh, it's hilarious. Because you know, you just wanted to look at my nostrils. Yeah, slow close. That's great. Look at the vent hood, and they took the tile. So many builders want to stop right here, and it's literally a pet peeve of mine. They went all the way up to the ceiling, which looks great. This is, you guys, I'm loving this kitchen. Look how big it is. So your refrigerator will go there. And then, pantry. Maybe I should do all videos where I've never walked into them, because I kind of get excited. You guys, this is a massive pantry. It's so hard to see on here, but this thing is massive. And you can have like a coffee station right here. So it's kind of like off to the side. Yes. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So you have a family room, right? But then a family room, and then a breakfast room? I wonder what Fischer Home is calling all these, but I love it all, because you could have like a sitting area or a sitting room, like a breakfast, essentially like a breakfast room. You could have a big table here, and this be like your, you know, dining space. This could be your dining space. But then you also have this space, which this could be a dining or a great room, family room. There are so many options. I like options. Adam would tell you, he'd probably get frustrated, because I'd switch it up. Like I'd put the formal dining room in there, and I have this as a seating room and this as a seating room, but this goes out on the back patio. So it would be kind of cool to have like a really beautiful long table here. I like to change things up, so that's an extra bonus. Okay, we're gonna go out back. So there is a back patio, a fence. Now it is along a road, but it's not a highly trafficked road. Pretty decent space. Again, from a price point perspective though, and this house is amazing. You go up. So much natural light. I do love that about this house. There's so much natural light that's coming into the house. Okay. So if you've watched any of my videos, I always go up first, because if not, you guys are going to hear me huffing and puffing as I'm walking up the stairs. But look at this. If you're a content creator and you want like natural light, yes, that's really good. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I'm going to turn it back around. Okay, first bedroom off to the right of the stairs. We get to determine, nope, that doesn't go anywhere. That's just a little nook. But that would be kind of cool to have like a desk. So this could be like your working space, and you even have a window to be able to look out. Okay. Oh, I can't get it open. There we go. I need both hands. Walk-in closet. It's like hide and seek. It's probably not what it is, but like to try to determine which one's the primary. I think I'm gonna know, but it's gonna be easy to gauge. Linen closet, secondary bedroom with again another walk-in closet. That's nice. Okay, the only reason I say I'm gonna know is because look at that, double doors into the primary. Okay, can we address how good this vacuuming? Apparently I need this cleaner. Do you see that? Look how clean those lines are. And they're like spot on. Okay. Walk into the bathroom. So you have a his and a hers. Those are pretty comparable. Nope, this is the hers. Sorry to all the guys, all of you watching that are like, I have a lot of clothes. I would totally take the one that has more space. Another huge tub. Okay, one of the things I'm loving recently is more and more builders are doing a standalone tub versus the built-in tub. You guys have all seen them in all the older homes where it's built in and everybody wants to tear them out. This is so much more logical. Okay, yes, you don't have a place to put like set stuff, but that's when you buy, like a little table or a stand that you can put stuff there and there. So it's great. And you've got some natural light coming in from multiple spaces. You've got dual vanities. So you've got one there, one there, a nice, beautiful walk-in shower with a little bench or a little place. What I like to say, that's where I put my leg so that I can shave my legs. Commode. I feel like that sounds so much prettier. Commode than the toilet room. I could say so many bad things. Not bad, gross. Anyways, double sinks, which is nice. And again, I am gonna say I am liking when builders, especially Fischer Homes, I've noticed, has started on at least their spec homes. Now, you probably with Fischer Homes, you could remove this wall so it could be one big space. But it's kind of nice if you have different, like kids that are of different sexes, because somebody could be getting ready here and then somebody could be showering or going to the bathroom in there. And so I do like that separation. Laundry room with plenty of room to put your laundry, your washer and dryer, and then plenty of space to put like a cabinet or a countertop and cabinets above so that you can fold your laundry. And then the last bedroom, which I'm going to assume a walk-in closet again. Yep, walk-in closet. I like when builders, walk-in closets are just so much more realistic. It's just hard to do sometimes depending on the size. So there you go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms upstairs, and then the view of again, that could be the breakfast area where you just have seating There are so many options, honestly, for that space and or that space. Yeah, you could put a couch, like, oh, let me go straight so you can see it. You could put a couch here. You could have chairs along the island. Couch here, chair there. Christmas, oh gosh, your Christmas tree is gonna look so good in this space because you've got like two corners. You could have like a bougie tree and a family tree. Anyways, so many options. Again, look at that ceiling. Okay, then we're gonna go downstairs. Okay, so unfinished. So there's a door, right, that separates it off to the downstairs. They've at least, you can see they've at least drywalled it and put up trim, which is kind of nice because you could have somebody come in and put carpet on that really easily to the basement. So unfinished basements. Again, if you've watched any of our tours of houses, I'm going to tell you, I love basements that are unfinished. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but especially if you have kids, we have cold winters. This last winter was horrible. And it's nice to be able to just shoo them to the basement and let them just ride their bikes and burn their energy and all of that. And then they also don't destroy it. So that's my PSA announcement. This would be the bedroom because it's got an egress window. In Indiana, for it to be claimed as a bedroom, you have to have an egress window or a way to get out in case of an emergency. So it has that. And then it has to have a closet, which you can put a closet in there. This is the plumbing for the bathroom. So you've got the ejector pit, the sink, and the shower. And then it looks like this is going to be probably your wet bar. So they've plumbed it so that if you want to have a wet bar down here, you can have that, which I do appreciate that Fischer Homes does that because a lot of times you'll move into builders where they did a spec, but they didn't put any of that down here. So then you don't have the ability to. Then you can have this space as the storage space because you've got two windows up there, which I kind of love that there's two. Normally you only get one, so extra bonus. And so this could be where you build it out and you have this just be all storage. So such a great floor plan. So much potential down here because you could kind of switch it up with having a bedroom there, theater space there, gaming space there, storage there, but then you can switch that all up. So that's the end of the tour of the Huxley home built by Fischer Homes in Fishers, Indiana. So again, that's Hamilton Southeastern School District. It's really great to be able to show you another home that is gorgeous, finished, so you don't have to go through the build process. And it's kind of out on the east side of Fishers, and that's where everything's being built out. So you see a lot of new construction, a lot of restaurants. See, that's why I don't start in the bottom, because when I walk up the stairs, I'm breathing heavy. Anyways, they're building restaurants and grocery stores, and everything's really just developing out here. So it's such a great area. You're kind of out in the country, but yet you're still in Fishers, which I kind of say is kind of still feels like a small town, even though there's 100,000 people that live in Fishers, just because it's such a big area. So if you have any questions about the floor plan, the Huxley, then make sure to give me a call. Yes, when you call, you get me. I answer the phone. My contact information is below. If you want to explore building this home, you can do that as well. So you would pick out a lot and pick out all your finishes, and they actually have promotions going on for that. And then if you are buying a spec home, they have the promotion where you can use funds to buy down the rate, which again is a huge advantage. So many options here with Fischer Homes. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you like videos like this, then make sure to click here. I'll post another video that would be like this. And don't forget to like and subscribe. That's how we grow our channel and find people like you that are considering moving to the Fishers and Indianapolis area. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.